Everyone wants success. Everyone wants happiness. Everyone wants a life that feels fulfilling, meaningful, and extraordinary. But most people never get it. Not because they aren't smart. Not because they aren't capable. Not because they weren't born lucky. But because they're missing something. They're searching for answers in all the wrong places. They're chasing distractions, shortcuts, and temporary solutions. They're looking at the outside world for something that can only be found within. And that's why they stay stuck. That's why they keep spinning their wheels. That's why they never make real progress. Because they don't realize that there is one thing, one fundamental principle that separates those who win from those who stay stuck. This one thing is the key to everything. Every breakthrough, every transformation, every level of success you could ever dream of. And if you don't master it, nothing else will ever work. So what is it? The key to everything is ownership. Total, complete, extreme ownership. Owning your thoughts, owning your actions, owning your results, owning everything in your life, no matter what. Because until you do that, you will always be stuck. Until you do that, you will always feel powerless. Until you do that, you will never reach your full potential. Because here's the truth most people don't want to hear. Everything in your life is a direct reflection of you. Your mindset, your habits, your choices, your beliefs, all of it. And the second you take full ownership of your life, everything changes. But most people will never do this. Most people choose excuses over ownership. Most people blame their past. They blame their circumstances. They blame their upbringing, their environment, their genetics, their parents, the economy, the government, their boss, their co-workers, their lack of time, their lack of money, their lack of motivation. They blame everything except the one thing they actually have control over, themselves. And that's why they stay stuck. Because when you blame something outside of yourself, you are giving away your power. You are telling yourself, I can't change because it's not up to me. And the second you believe that, you lose. Because if it's not up to you, you have no control. If it's not up to you, you can't do anything about it. If it's not up to you, then what's the point in even trying? This is the mindset of the weak. This is the mindset of the defeated. This is the mindset of people who never reach their potential. And if you want to be great, you have to destroy this mindset right now. Greatness starts with radical responsibility. The moment you say, I am responsible for everything in my life, that's the moment you take your power back. Not just for the good things, not just when life is easy, not just when things are going well, but for everything. The failures, the struggles, the missed opportunities, the things that weren't even your fault. Yes, even those. Because the moment you stop looking for someone else to blame, and the moment you stop waiting for someone else to save you, you become unstoppable. Because now, you are in control. And if you are in control, that means you can fix it. You can change it. You can turn your life into anything you want it to be. But only if you make that choice. This is where most people fail. Because the second you take full ownership of your life, you also have to take full ownership of your mistakes. And that's hard. That's painful. That means admitting that a lot of the problems in your life, they were your doing. That means admitting that the reason you're not where you want to be is because of the choices you made. And most people can't handle that level of honesty. So instead, they stay in denial. Instead, they keep blaming. They keep complaining. They keep making excuses. They keep living in the same cycle. And guess what? Nothing ever changes. Because if you don't own your situation, you can't change it. If you don't take responsibility, you can't fix it. If you don't accept the fact that you are in control, then you will always feel out of control. And that is the difference between people who win and people who lose. Winners own everything. They own their mistakes. They own their setbacks. They own their failures. They own their pain. Because they know that when they own it, they can change it. And that is the key to everything. Because when you stop seeing yourself as a victim of your circumstances, and you start seeing yourself as the creator of your reality, you become limitless. No more waiting, no more excuses, no more feeling powerless, just pure, unstoppable action. Because when you take full ownership of your life, you take full ownership of your future. And that means that anything is possible. Success, possible. Happiness, possible. Greatness, possible. Everything you've ever wanted, possible. Because it was never about the world. It was never about your past. It was never about luck. It was about you. It was always about you. So now you have a choice. You can keep living like life is happening to you, or you can start living like life is happening because of you. You can keep blaming, or you can start owning. You can keep making excuses, or you can start making moves. You can stay exactly where you are, or you can take the key to everything and use it. So what's it going to be? Will you keep living in denial, or will you grab the key and unlock your full potential?